Good evening, everyone. Today I am presenting Foodie Hub, a full stack food ordering website which is inspired by platforms like KFC and Domino's. Our goal was to create a modern, responsive, and functional food delivery web application and that connects users with food items seamlessly. First of all, we would take a look at the front end. So, our front end was basically made with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML, let me open the front end file. So here the HTML was basically used to provide structure to the website. CSS was used for styling and responsiveness, and JavaScripts handle all the interactivity like loading menu, add to cart functionality, etc. We are connecting the front end to the back end using Fetch API. Here, as you can, let me show you the Fetch API version. Yes, here you can see that the API is actually knocking at the backend. It's happening actually 3 times, once in menu, once in login, and another time in while ordering the food. Next, we used for backend, we used two files. One is seedpy, another is appy. Appy basically takes all the instructions from the front end. All the knocking that I already explained occurs in the backend appy file. So it takes all the our it checks actually also it checks the sign up, login, etc. and handles everything in the backend. SeedPy is basically made to for the menu options. So as you can clearly see, it shows all the menu items. So it handles all the menu items. Now we connected with both with Fetch API, as I already said. For database, we used SQL Alchemy, and for backend normal programming, we used Flask API. Sorry, Python Flask we used, and for connectivity we used API fetch. So our main function, we for uh, AI technologies, we used actually a chatbot. So let me show you that as well. Um, yes. So we used chatbot. That chatbot, what would it do? It would first of all recommend people, some new user to try some. To they would it would recommend the best sellers to the new user, and for an old user, it will recommend food after after clearly noticing the pattern of their food cycle, like how what type of food they usually like. According to that, they would that chat bot is actually recommend the person that food. So that's all, I think. Thank you.